What's going on YouTube? So in today's video, I will be giving you guys my top 5 SMGs that you guys should be using in Warzone 2 right now. With the new Season 2 update, there was a lot of things buffed, nerfed, some things weren't changed, some things even just changed all in all, but I will be giving you guys the top 5 weapons you should use. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's hop right into the setup. Now coming through for our first SMG that we have right here on the screen is the Fennec 45. You guys already know this thing was hard meta in Season 1, and I will give you guys the best class setup for the Fennec 45 right now. So hopping into this, we got the LACERTA compensator, giving us some horizontal recoil control just to stay a lot more accurate with the gun. To tune it, you want to put the gun control at about 0.26 and the recoil stabilization about 0.65. Next, we have the phase 3 grip, being that it gives us some aim and idle stability, hip fire accuracy, and recoil stabilization. It really helps us stay a lot more accurate and controllable. To tune it, you want to put it to about -19 on the aim walking speed side and about 0.57 on the recoil stabilization side. Therefore, we still have mobility and some stabilization in the recoil with the weapon. Next, we have the Fennec 45 round mag. Just because we're playing Warzone, we need as much ammo as possible, so I highly recommend that you put on the 45 round mag for the Fennec. Next, we have the AGILE Assault 7 stock, giving us some sprint speed, aim walking movement speed, crouch movement speed, and aim down sight speed. All in all, this grants us with way more mobility and some handling in our weapon. To tune the stock, you want to put it to about 1.47 on the aiming idle stability side, -3.10 on the aim down sight speed side. And then our last attack we have is the VOK laser. You guys know what the VOK does. It grants us some aim down sight speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed. So to tune this as well, you want to put about -26 on the aim down sight speed side and about -39 on the sprint to fire speed side. And that would be our class setup for the Fennec 45. Make sure you copy this down if you like this. Hit the like button. Let's hop into the next weapon. Now for our next weapon that we have on the screen, as you guys can see, is the MP5, aka the Lockman sub. This weapon really rose to the meta once the Fennec has been nerfed. The MP5 is really the better weapon to use, so I highly recommend that you try out this build. Let's hop right into it. So for the muzzle, we have the XRK SANDSTORM, giving us some vertical recoil control, being that we can just stay a lot more accurate with this weapon and we can be controlling. So to tune this as well, you want to put it to about 0.25 on the gun control, -31 on the aim down sight speed side. Next, we have the 50 round drum. I always explain you want to run the 50 round drum because you need as much ammo as possible. You can even run the 40 round mag. The 40 round mag really runs like it's really good for this weapon if you're playing like ASHIKA Island as well or whatever. Next, we have the Lockman TCG 10 of the what is this, a rear grip, giving us some recoil control just so we can stay a lot more controlling with this weapon. Tune it, you want to put it to about -20 on the sprint to fire speed just so we can engage in them gunfights off of the sprint a lot quicker. And you want to put the recoil steadiness side to about 0.65. We're keeping that recoil steadiness up just so we can, like I said, stay a lot more accurate. Next, we have the LM STOCKLESS mod, giving us some aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, movement speed, and hip recoil control. Like I said, you want to just have stuff like this so you can have extra mobility. This stock, don't mind the cons, does not at all hurt this weapon. This weapon is still amazing with this as well, so you can really use that as well. And then lastly, we have the VOK laser, giving us some aim down sight speed, aim and stability, and sprint to fire speed. Now I know you can tune this, I know you can. I've never tuned it yet. I have yet to tune it. I still use it regularly and I don't see any difference. But if I were to tune it, I'll put it to about like 0.37 on like the 0.3793, I believe. And then like maybe like 40 or something like on sprint to fire speed if you want to tune a laser. So this is the class setup for the Lockman sub. Make sure you guys copy that down and let's hop right into the next weapon. So for the next weapon that you guys see on the screen is the VASNEV 9K. What the VASNEV 9K does in Warzone is honestly brutal. This is a great secondary that you guys should be running in Warzone 2, especially if you're tired of like the Fennec and even the MP5. You can use the VASNEV. Hopping right into the attachments, we have the BRUEN cubic comp, granting us some horizontal recoil control, vertical recoil control, being that we can just stay a lot more accurate and controllable with this weapon. Tune it, you want to put it to about 0.28 on the gun control side and about -57 on the aim down sight speed side. Next, we have the 45 round mag. Like I said, I'm always going to say, I will keep preaching that we're playing Warzone. I don't know if you guys want to run 30 round mags, that's totally up to you, but I highly recommend running 45 because In this game, the TTK is so fast, you can just get a squad wipe, but it's still Warzone at the end of the day, so it's more health than multiplayer. So next, we are running the TRUE-TAC grip, giving us some sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed, just adding that extra handling in the weapon that we already have with the other attachments. And the tuning, you want to put about -17 on sprint to fire side, -55 on the aim down sight speed side. Next, we have the MARKEEV R7 stock, giving us some crouch movement speed, sprint speed, and aim down sight speed. All in all, we just have a lot of speed, granting us with a lot of mobility in our weapon and some handling. In the tuning, you want to put about -1.94 on the aim walking speed side, about -2.84 on the aim down sight speed side. Next, we have the FSS OLE-V laser. This is our last attachment. Same thing as the other laser, the VLK, giving us some aim down sight speed, aim and idle stability, and sprint to fire speed. And then to tune it, you want to put it, I just put it all the way over to about -51 for this, and sprint to fire all the way down to -5. So this is the class setup for the VASNEV 9K. Copy it down. If you like this, hit that like button. We are in the middle of the video. Hit the like button. And let's hop right into the next weapon. Now for our next weapon that you guys see on the screen is the MP7, aka the Veil 46. Hey, this weapon is honestly really good. I dropped 38 in Al-Mazrah solo quads with this weapon. Solo quads 38. Use the weapon. So let's hop right into the class setup. XTEN Razor Comp is our compensator for this weapon, giving us some horizontal recoil control and vertical recoil control. To tune it, I just put the gun key control all the way over, aim down sight speed all the way down. Next, we have the MERC FOREGRIP, giving us some hip fire accuracy, recoil steadiness, hit recoil control, and aim walking steadiness. A whole lot of steady. Just want to be a lot steady and accurate. Recoil control, stabilization, you just need it all. To tune it, you want to put the aim down sight speed all the way over and the hip recoil control all the way up. You also can do it hip walking speed. That helps with a lot more mobility, as you can see. So honestly, I would say go down to the hip walking speed, in my opinion. Next, we have the SCHLAGER Soldier Grip, giving us a sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed, just having an extra handling in the weapon, being that you want to be able to aim down the sights and you want to be able to shoot fast off of the sprint. So I say use that as well. Sprint to fire speed all the way over at -0.45, -1 on the aim down sight speed side. Next, we have the Veil A568 collapse stock, giving us some aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, movement speed, and hip recoil control. All in all, we just got a lot more mobility and handling in this stock. So I highly recommend that you guys use this stock. There's no tune for it, as you can see, can't tune it. And lastly, I have yet to tune the laser on this weapon as well, but we have the VLK laser 7mW, aim down sight speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed. Again, if I was to tune it, I'll put it somewhere like around about 37 if you can get it. It's kind of hard. 3793 or about 3776. Either, it don't make a difference. And about like 0.40 on the sprint to fire side. So that's the class setup for the MP7, aka the Veil 46. Try out the weapon. I'm telling you, it's underrated. And let's go ahead and hop right into the last weapon. Now, as you guys can see on the screen, I know you're thinking like, wait a minute, this isn't an SMG. Well, it kind of should be, because the Honey Badger is honestly a great weapon to use as a secondary. I promise you, I got like 2 gameplays with it, dropping over 20 kills, and this thing actually slaps. So let's go ahead and hop right into the class setup. We have the VX Pineapple Grip, giving us some hip fire accuracy, hip recoil control, recoil steadiness, and aim walking steadiness. We just have a lot of recoil accuracy, steadiness, just being a lot of steady and accurate with this weapon. So to tune this, you want to put it to about -21 on the aim down sight speed side and about -46 on the hip walking speed side. Next, we have the 45 round mag. I cannot stress enough, use the 45 round or 60 or whatever it is that you can on, especially on these close round weapons. Anything over 40 would do you justice. Please do not hurt yourself by running just the regular mag or even something less. Next, we have the D37 grip, giving us some recoil control. Just got to be a lot accurate and controlling with your weapons, especially in them close and like medium range gunfights. And the tuning, you want to put this about -33 on the sprint to fire side, -61 on the aim down sight speed side. Next, we have the Ravage 8 stock, giving us some crouch movement speed, sprint speed, and aim down sight speed. A lot of mobility. You gotta have the mobility in these weapons, man. And to tune it, you want to put it about 1.94 negative on the aim walking speed side, about -3.61 on the aim down sight speed side. And then lastly, we have the VLK laser, giving us some aim down sight speed, aim stability, and sprint to fire speed. This is the class setup. tune it to about negative 26.32 to aim down sight speed, negative 39 to sprint to fire speed. Okay, there we go. This is the class setup for the Honey Badger. If you have any questions about any other classes, or if you liked any of the weapons I put in today's top 5, make sure you hit that like button or comment down if you have any questions. And hey, I'm gonna catch you boys in the next one.